Hi, everyone. Here we are with another Thursday Stamp and Chat, and I'm very glad to have you here. Oh, it's my Friday, so think I'm just reveling in that fact, right? Friday before a 4-day weekend now. So lots of stamping up to do this weekend. I'm very excited. And yard work. I'm excited about that too. So, oh gosh, scared me. I thought the Amazon man was here. You know what happens when the Amazon truck comes. Barking ensues, but we are good. Hello, everybody. Hi. Like popped up all of a sudden. Hello, everyone. Goodness. Very nice to see you. I'm so glad you're all here with me, and we're going to have a good time tonight. This is a fun one. For sure. I say that every time. This is a fun one, but we are working with the Round We Go bundle. I should get out the catalog so I can show you where it is. And it's fun because it's 3D. You can make cards or banners. You could decorate your door or your desk with these things. Your office. I don't know about your desk, but your office. Hey, hey, you may not what? Jenny, you may not what? Stamp with me? Your arm is killing you? That's not good. That's not good. Use the other one. No. Well, hello, everybody. I'm glad I caught you. It's like we've met here before at 7 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday. So I'm so glad to see everyone. I am Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stampin' Zoo in a gorgeous Boise, Idaho. It is May 23rd, and my best friend Katie will disagree with me, but the weather is beautiful. It's only about 63 degrees. So we like it. It's a little windy, but I'm not complaining. How is everybody else doing? I hope you're doing well. And hello, Linda from Canada. Nice to see you. I welcome you whether you are joining me live or on replay from Facebook or YouTube. Please just jump into the comments at any time and say hello. And please share this with your friends on either or on any of your social media sites. I really appreciate it, and it helps the Stamping Zoo get the word out that stamping is good for you. Yes, it's very good for you. Oh, Jenny, you got a shingle shot. Oh, you may not have fun. Yeah, I'll tell you, I had one that kind of affected me like that and one that didn't. So I hope you can sleep it off, right? Well, but it's very important to get it because I've also had a little bout of shingles, just supposedly mild, also not fun. I would say worse than sleeping off a shingle shot. So I hope that you haven't, and I hope that you will not, right? Okay, everyone, I am consulting the relatively new annual catalog. If you do not have a copy for yourself, you live in the United States and you're not working with another demonstrator, I would love to send one out to you. Just private message me and give me your mailing address, and we will connect that way. Okay? So this has so many things in it. And we even have more paper crafting supplies online. Probably have more than are in this catalog combined. So Stampin' Up! Has thousands of paper crafting products. So even if you don't think you're a paper crafter yet, no, stick around. Let's stamp and chat for an hour or so, and you can see if this might be something you would enjoy. And you can talk to all the rest of us who've been doing this for a little or a lot of time. Me, over 30 years. So, okay, everyone, I am going to show you. It's on page 63 of the catalog, and they have lots of great examples. In fact, I'm just going to grab the Stampin' Up! Website right now. You just stay right there. I'm going to grab it. And let's see what we can see. Stampin' Up! There we go. So I am logging in as if I am you, i.e., a Stampin' Zoo customer. If you look up here on the left, you will know you're shopping with me because there's a little, uh, very strange little picture of me up here, but it does say shopping with Lisa Harden. So I thank you in advance if you are shopping with me. or if you have shopped with me. I do run this as a business, and so that's the name of the game, right? But along the way, we do lots of free content, and I offer lots of classes online, and in person, and lots of other free or fee based things to do. Okay, so stick with me, kid. You can also check out lots of events at thestampingzoo.com. But for right now, we are going to look at this bundle and a few examples. So up here in the search, of course, you can look in your catalog, but up here in the search, if you just type in round, gosh, we get Opal Rounds assortments, currently unavailable, by the way. I think everyone had fun shopping on the free shopping day. I know I did. I saved some money. That was great. Got some product. Okay, so this is the bundle we're working with tonight, and you can see it makes these beautiful. I meant to look up what these things are called. I don't know what they're called, but they're like pinwheels. Okay, so we have a beautiful bundle which consists of stamps and dies. Here are all of these stamps. Gorgeous, and you can tell this is about celebrating birthdays or your this is your day, your year, or your month. I was thinking of other things you could use it for. Um, all occasion celebration. It says time to celebrate. That's good. It could be for a retirement. I was thinking that would be fun. Um, I felt like I was going to sneeze. I might still, but let's hold off on that for a minute. So, anyway, of course, it's birthdays, but it could be, let's see, this is your year. You could do like a New Year's card, or you could say that on someone's birthday card. This is your month, right? Some people do celebrate a birthday month. And I would if I could get away with it. I mean, come on. So anyway, this is what the stamp set looks like. These are the dies. Look at these fun things. So these two circles with this one has diamonds and this one has just circles. They don't cut out. They just cut into the cardstock. And I do have an example of that to show you. Then of course we have these two. Now notice that one is pointed on the ends and one is rounded. So you have options. And then that follows along with the full circles, rounded and pointed. Three little circles, and I'll show you kind of how we use that. They become the center to finish off the look of these. And then finally, here's the money shot. Here's the money die right down here. This is the one that actually makes the 3D images that we were talking about. So on this card, though, they've simply used the stamps, and these are flat, so they'd be very easy to send, but you still get that same effect. Beautiful, happy card. And then here it is again in 3D. So this one in itself used the die cut, and this right here that says this is your day. These diamonds in this little area, that is this die right here. Okay. So that's what those do. They don't cut out the circle, they just cut out a beautiful design. And then look at what they've done here. They've done a beautiful slimline card, and they've used a couple different techniques with lots of die cutting, and it's a beautiful celebration card. So that's definitely a nice one. I would like it if someone sent me that. No pressure. But after we work with this, you guys might want to add this to your stamp and stash because it's very fun and it's happy, right? And most of us send lots of birthday cards, but also it has more options than we might think, right? So if you think of something that we could use this for, either besides cards or besides a birthday, pop it in the comments. I would love to see that because I'm sure you probably will think of something that I haven't thought of. Deborah said she just ordered the set. Good. That's exciting. Hello, Heather and Deborah. Just give me a moment here to say hello to all of you, right? I think I like rosettes, Jean. We're gonna go with rosettes. Thank you. Thank you. And pinwheels. Okay. We're gonna call them that. We're gonna call them a combination of that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. What happened to Deborah? Why are you good with no pain? Did you get a shingle shot too? Huh, is it the season? Oh, yay. Hello, Sherry. I think I said hello to you. Sherry was the first one to comment tonight. What? Aw, hi, Corinne, and thank you for sharing. And there's KZ from Florida and Roz, her neighbor, not her next door neighbor, but considering I live in Idaho, yeah, they're neighbors. Hey, Ethel, how are you doing? And Ethel shared too. Thank you so much. And hi, Lori. Lori, you're not working tonight. Good. We like that. Oh, thanks for what you like my hat. It says dog lover 24/7, 365. Guilty as charged. And look, you guys, I have a little pony now. I have a little, it's probably not an official ponytail, but oh, did you see that? Oh, I have enough to like flip with a little attitude. My chins were moving. I think I won't do that anymore. But let's wait. It'll get a little longer. So I'm not cutting it anytime soon, unless it starts looking scraggly or I look like bad. I've told my hairstylist, don't let me keep long hair if it doesn't look good on me. You need to be able to tell me. Oh, okay, Lori. Well, I guess that's good. I mean, I'm glad you're on leave for that. You need to rest. Heather, I said you won a drawing, and you may have. All right, I will check my records and see what happened about that. And I sent it and your address. Okay, I will look into that. Okay. Um, hmm, I'm usually pretty good about that, but anyway, I will check it out, Heather. We'll get it figured out. And hello, Laura. Very nice to see you. Stampin' Up! Sent you these dies in error. Linda, is that what they did? Do you really need stamps to create? No, absolutely not. You do not. Oh, Deborah, okay. Well, I do hope you're doing better or just relaxing, right? Sue says cute 4th of July pinwheels. Absolutely. And you can even do like half of it. And I think that when you drape that kind of thing across your um, railing or whatever, I think they're called bunting. So anyway, there's all sorts of things. I have one that kind of went wrong and it brought that to my mind. Let's see, where is it? I'm going to show you. When when rosettes go wrong. See? I mean, you can imagine, right, what it would look like with the center. I think it's very cute. And actually, we made some of these without the dye in my trucking along class. Remember, ladies, if you were in my trucking along class, I made you make the rosettes by hand using the simply scored pad and a strip of paper. This is much more helpful. So leave it to Stampin' Up, make a die for it, and leave it to me to have a class before we had the die. But you know what? We worked hard, and those were beautiful, cute little. They were blue, blueberry bushel, and berry burst pinwheels. It was a cute card. But now we can make it again, super easy. Hello, Jean. Aw, okay. Jean says her daughter celebrates her birthday all month. Lots of decorations, dressing up, fun treats. Oh, that's fun. And her kindergarten class. That's fun. I think my workmates would be like, you get a day. Okay. So just enjoy it. We'll buy you a coffee and a cake, and then it's over. Jean doesn't need this. Jean doesn't need this bundle. All right, everybody. Well, it's been fun. I'm going to wrap it up because she doesn't want to see this. She tells me, don't be enabling. Oh, don't hurt me like this, Jean. You know I love to enable. I love to enable. So here we go. Let me bring this stuff in. Jean, turn away. Don't look. It's super ugly. Yeah. Okay, so again, here it is in the catalog, page 63, with those great examples. And I want to show you because we may not get to this tonight, you can make these in varying sizes simply by now this size that I have done here is using the full die, and I think that's what we'll end up doing tonight. But you can make a tiny one simply by moving your designer series paper over and just cutting a partial piece of the die. Genius. And you can do it either on the rounded side or the diamond side. So there's a lot of options with this, right? Hello, Holly, and thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't saying I was pretty. Okay, that's all right. The card is pretty, and that's even better. Just joking. Okay, let's see here. Now, where is the cover? Well, that's all right. I will just put this in here. Ross says, yes, a long time ago you had a die from Sizzix. Oh, yeah, when Stampin' Up! Sold Sizzix for the big shot. It was like this. Well, it was a good thing. Like Martha says, it's a good thing. Okay, so we are going to make this card with different materials, but we're still going to have basic beige. But I thought we'd bring in Pretty Peacock, and then I couldn't find a piece of Pretty Peacock designer series paper. So I'll be looking for that in just a minute. And I went ahead and put some Highland Heather on the inside because it was just fun, right? So this, again, the base color is basic beige. I think I just called it beautiful beige. That too. It is a new color in the Stampin' Up! Family. And you can see I'm looking for the ink pad right now. Again, this is a bit of an arts and a crafts night. We have different things. I have a hot glue gun over here. We're going to get into it and have some fun. Now, where is the basic beige? Oh, it's so basic beige. I almost couldn't see it. And anyway, so there are inks. We have a ribbon, as you can see. So lots of cool coordinated products to go with this basic beige. And so anyway, away we go, right? And I also have another idea. I have other supplies cut and things, but I think let's just start with this. Okay, Corinne, you raise a good point. Um, Pretty Peacock, Pretty Peacock is in Painted Lavender. This is from Painted Lavender as well. But the color that I was going to use that I thought was painted, or that I thought was Pretty Peacock, is actually Shaded Spruce. So let me see what I can see. See, is this Shaded Spruce? Would you hate it if we use this instead? Let me look and see if there's a solid color. I want kind of a solid color, non-directional pattern. I just want to, I want to keep it easy. So the purple one that I just showed you, that's from this piece of paper. Okay, so I just chose something that had all over pattern. Now you don't have to. That one that I just showed you from the website used a striped paper that I think is from like the Country Bird houses, and you just have to pay more attention. And I didn't want to focus on that when I was working with you. I really wanted to focus on just the technique of making the rosettes in the first place. So, all right, let's see what else we might have. This is really tempting. I'm going to pull this one. I'm going to show you guys. This one's really tempting. But, it's a lot of purple, though, isn't it? It's not really, well, it's not a lot of Pretty Peacock. Dang it. Come on. See, that's why I was just going full bore. I thought that one page was Pretty Peacock. Painted. Let's see. What about this? No, that's not. That won't work at all. I don't think. I don't know. We might try it. Like, whatever. It's just paper, right? You know what? I'm feeling crazy. Like, let me see. So I already have some things cut out for it, right? I cut out this die. I cut out 2 little circles. I cut out this die twice, once in Pretty Peacock and once in Pretty Peacock Glimmer paper. Look at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And, well, it looks really good. You know what? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna see what happens to it. But here's one thing. I think I'm going to go against the pattern instead of going with the pattern. And maybe it'll just look like this big jungle of leaves. So the die itself that we are going to work with for the rosette is, there we go, is just about 1 3/4 inches across. Well, what is it really? It's 1 1/2, 1 5/8. But when I cut paper for it, I cut 1 3/4 so that have a little leeway, right? So let's do this. Do I have the DSP with the new prints? I do, but I thought those prints might be too big. I don't know. There's too many choices, is what the problem is, Corinne. I'm kind of liking that though, because even though this is crumb cake in the background, it still plays with basic beige very nicely. I'm going to do most of my die cutting up here as much as I can so that you guys can see a few little tips. There are some tips and tricks to this to making your life a little bit easier. And I want to do as much of that as I can on camera with you. Okay, so yeah, looks okay. Oh, Holly says she likes it. Oh, thanks, Holly. All right, we're going with it. I mean, there's no wrong thing. And let's see. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay, so it's just regular, regular die. Okay, and we are going to cut 2 of them. I think one of them will make the little half, what I call the bunting. Oh, look at my huge knuckle. My hand looks like oh, see, now that was the first trick is don't run it through and back to yourself because these when you dry cut these, there's perforations all the way across it. And I found that with my machine, when I was running it to myself and back again, it was cutting through some of those perforations. So, hello, Tina. So just like play it easy here, play it cool, one time through. And I did try it with cardstock and I thought it looked not as good. The paper was a little prone to cracking at the perforations and it didn't look as smooth. Now, that could have just been the operator, but really, there's so many beautiful designer series papers that I quickly lost attention with that and decided to just go for it with something else. Okay, so a couple little tricks with this is the first thing you want to have on hand is a little circle. Let's see here. A little circle off to the side because we're going to adhere this rosette to the circle. So I was just using a piece of basic white thick actually that then ended up being my stamping thing, but I'm using an old 1 1/4 inch punch. Now, does it have to be 1 1/4? Absolutely not. Does it have to be basic white? Absolutely not. In fact, it could probably be better if it was basic beige or whatever, but you don't see it. So it's literally going to be the base to this rosette. Here's the other thing that I found helpful: wax paper, and I will show you why as we are constructing this thing. But it's nice to have a slick surface because we're going to take this and we're going to fold it down, and it's a little, well, there's a technique to it. So anyway, we're going to give it a try. All right. So I am just going to start at the end, and if there's a certain way that I should be making that little tab folded, I don't know what it is. So I just start randomly and see, I'm just going back and forth, and I can do that. I know it's hard to see on this printed paper, but the die puts all these perforations in place, all the perforations. So it's very easy. Okay. And I'm just bending it back and forth. I know it's kind of small, huh? Thank you for sharing, Heather. If I didn't just say that, I can't remember, but I was thinking it. Okay, there's one. Okay, and then I just kind of press it together. There's one, and you will see here uh, pointed, okay, or rounded. Your choice. Okay, next one. I think it's going to look kind of pretty with this overall pattern, actually. So just try things. I guess that's one of the other techniques. Thanks, KZ. Um, just try different patterns of the paper. Earlier, I tried some of the striped paper, and the rosette didn't turn out, but it was out of that full of life, and it looked great. It was rainbow striped. Sad I had to throw it away. Okay, now you have two of these uh, dies, and we're gonna each rosette that I made. And let me see what size this is. This is just at 3 inches in diameter. Okay. Fits on the front of a card. Great. So if you're going to make one that's 3 inches in diameter, you need two of these pieces. Hello, Joan. And so here we go then. We got to put these little tiny things together, right? And where are my fiddlers, right? Not fiddlers. I mean, people who like to be fiddly. These are a couple of fiddly things. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Hey, I am nothing if not considerate, right? Okay, little piece of tear and tape. Now, I was using Seal Plus, and I think that tear and tape works better at this point. For one thing, it's a lot closer in diameter to this little. See on this end, there is one piece that's tapered, and so it looks like it's your little tab. This piece is just long and the same as every other piece. So on one end of each of the dies, you have a tab. Now, here we go. All right, so we're going to take this off. Now, the one thing that you have to remember that I always didn't do a very good job of remembering when I was first putting this together is you can't put two mountain folds together and you can't put two valley folds together. It won't work. Okay. So here's an easy way. First, you want to make sure before you start gluing things together, do I want rounded or, well, you don't have to decide that yet, but you go, okay, the roundeds, you see what I'm talking about? The rounded part needs to match up with the rounded part. And conversely, the pointed die cut part needs to match up with the pointed side. So there's one of each. There's not two separate dies. There's one of each. Okay, so here's my little piece, and it is a mountain. So I needed to go into a valley or create a valley at the very end here. And so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, there we go. I'm going to create a continuous mountain right here because I don't want two mountains together and I don't want two valleys together. It doesn't work. I wouldn't have known that you had to use two pieces. Jean, that's why I'm here, right? Okay. And same thing over here. All right. Now we don't want two mountains and we don't want two valleys. Now I can see that just out of luck of the draw, the way I folded it, right, is I can put this right back together just like I did the other one. Sometimes you have to sneak it underneath the tab. Uh, you have to sneak it under one of them to get the correct fold. Hello, Marilyn. How are you doing? How's Vermont today? Sure, it's beautiful. The sap is not flowing. Remember, Marilyn told us last time it flows in the fall. Which makes sense because that's when you want to eat maple syrup, is when, in the fall when you're making pancakes and stuff. Okay, so we're going to continue try to do this close for you. This probably wasn't the best paper to demonstrate on because you can see nothing but leaves, but um, you guys are smart. I know you can follow me. Okay, now you have, guess what? A little bracelet. Nope, it's small. Okay, so do you want rounded corners on the outside or do you want pointed? Rounded or pointed? Put it in the comments. And then I'm going to do exactly what you say because I am compliant. Let's see if I can fold this. I think I can. Now, we also want something else on hand here. I think we want this one. You gotta have that handy. Pointed, pointed, round, round, round. Ooh, 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Rounded. Oh, yeah. Rounded needs one more. Pointed needs two. Oh, there we go. Joan, rounded it is. Okay, so rounded is going to be face down. See that? Rounded. No, you can't see that. Rounded, face down. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this without adhering it. And then I will adhere it. I'm having trouble having wardrobe malfunctions. Can you tell? Sorry. Now, I tried doing this over on the silicone mat. Not good for me. It's you need this thing to kind of slide into place. Then I tried it on this. Then I tried it on some cardstock. And then I was like, what do I have that's slick? And I was like, I could use foil sheet, but then I would ruin my foil sheet, right? Get my hands all over it. And I was like, oh, remember? What about wax paper? So I like to have this thing about like this. Okay. You need both your digits. So, Jenny, maybe you're not going to do this tonight, right? And I just kind of, sometimes it's prettier than others, but you kind of gather all these pleats. And as you're gathering them, you're going to kind of push down once they're kind of in a center here. It's not going to work with me, right? Hello, Marcia. Marcia's coming in late. That's all right, Marcia. So it is like a cupcake liner a little bit. And it's trying to fight me. Don't fight me now. And I didn't glue one down at the very first time. I feel like it needs to get pushed into place a couple times. Did you see how I did that? I really think the wax paper helps because I tried it several times just with the regular bases and it doesn't really help. And the silicone mat definitely fights against it. Now I have the silicone mat out, of course, because I'm going to use hot glue. I tried Sil Plus, I tried Tear and Tape. I no, I think that you need hot glue. So here it is. Now I got to go a little bit faster this time. Let's hope. You put it down there. See where I am? Got that circle down there. And we're going to do the same thing we did. And it slides on the wax paper. And we don't care if it's perfectly centered or not. We just care that it got onto the circle somewhere. Okay. Now put this down here. Tell it, don't move. And you got to just give it, 30 seconds or so. And then I am going to go ahead and I'll probably put a little more glue right in the center of it. And then I'm going to glue this on. Thanks. I know it is pretty, isn't it? Yay. Okay. And so again, hot glue, don't leave it unattended. Don't let the kids use it. And this is even one I think that's not super hot. You know what I mean? Not the one that used to, maybe they just make them all not so hot. They used to really take the skin off of your fingers, but not so much anymore. Okay, you have time to get that in place. Okay, and then let's check it out. So see, this is like crooked, but it doesn't matter because as long as you got the base on it somewhere, you're afraid to type anything. Autocorrect's taking over. I know that that autocorrect is naughty sometimes. Sometimes it's actually naughty. Now look at this. You guys, I love the paper. So this is really what the other side would look like, right? If we would have chosen that. So I guess go ahead and choose a directional paper because it's really quite gorgeous. So this is Crumb Cake, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock. With this die cut is from the round we go dies. Okay, so now we're going to set that off to the side. Does anybody have any questions about what I just did? Just, I mean, shout them out, type them out, and if I have time, we'll make another one, right? But really, just rewind this and watch it. And so here's what I did with the ducks, whatever the ducks is called, Lucky Ducks, not really, the duck paper. And so I thought it just came in today. It's so cute. It's so cute. And so anyway, I thought I'm going to take that paper and use it not for ducks at all. And so here we go. And so this was actually some of the designer series paper that's got pretty in pink and it has a subtle pattern, very subtle. And then this is some of the pretty in pink in color glimmer paper. And then so that's that card, which I love. And so you can make many different looks out of all of the designer series paper that we have, right? And so don't let anything kind of stop your creativity. All right. So now let's see. I have a couple different pieces. Oh, there we go. So we're going to make a different topper on this one. So you can, of course, die cut a beautiful circle. And this pattern's a little hard to see, but there's a starburst circle or there's a starburst design in this circle. And it does come out. There we go. I mean, you can kind of see it in the glimmer paper. You can see it better right here. But in either case, it fits really well onto that. Now, I decided not to use that one right now because we're going to do another layer. This is going to be so stunning. So it's in my mind, it's super stunning. Okay. So then I'm going to put these together and I want these to be done with a glue dot. I mean, it's the perfect tool. Okay, so who has round we go? Deborah does. And who else has it? And then I'll ask you again at the end, who's going to get it? Yeah, Lori, that's exactly right. You can make them on the Score Pal. Do I? No, because besides that trekking along class, I thought, oh, that's so fun. I should do that again. Yeah, when. And so we are going to layer this up on top. And isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, and I do think I want the glimmery shimmery in front. So I put this circle on here. So we had a nice clean base for this rosette. Okay. Kind of just gonna hold it up here. Pretty. And I positioned it so that the points of this go in between the pleats. They're in the valley folds, I guess. And then let's do this one, and then it's going to go in line with the rosettes. So now it's going to go, sorry. That's the thing with wearing my dog lover hat. Knocks things around. And so we're looking at staggering these. Ooh, gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? And Pretty Peacock is kind of a hard color to show you online, but oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. See, and then you have that base because otherwise it's kind of hard to get this to lay flat if you don't have that circle die cut in between. Cindy's getting it the next time she ordered. Oh my gosh, you know what that means, Jean? Danger, Jean. enabling happening. And then I cut this one because I thought we might want it on the top. I don't know. You guys can decide. It's not a huge, it's kind of fun. Uh, yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, so let's put this card together now and see like all this gorgeousness. Now, my bone folder was on the floor. Did I pick it up? Well, at some point in time, I did. Don't know where it ended up. That's okay. And then I just used one of the stamps for the background. I just used this stamp over and over again. Thought it was gorgeous. We're going to do that. But we will use Pretty Peacock and get it to stand out a little bit more. Okay. No? What are you talking about, Casey? No, you're not getting. Oh, no for the circle. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Okay. We'll save that for another time. Yeah, it doesn't need the dot. I think you're right. Too many dots. We could have just kept layering and layering. This thing could have been like Jenga, you know? Very cool. All right. Settle down now. It's time to stamp. Okay. So just a random stamping. I kind of tend to try and do a little bit of diagonal. This stamp is a little funny that way, but a lot of it is going to get covered up by the rosette itself. Okay. I like it. Are we liking basic beige? You guys are liking the basic beige? I know, you're right, Holly. The glitter is so beautiful. And I thought that, and then I was like, no, leave it there. But that's the cool thing about paper, right? Let's see. I was trying to create a little bit of space without, because I get crazy and want to stamp everything because this is a fun little stamp. It's very fun. It's cute. You can use it with anything else. Oh, that sound kind of hurts my teeth. And I don't need any more help in that department. Believe me. Oh, we still need this because we're going to stamp a sentiment, right? I'm going to show you a little bit about how this cutie little thing works. Okay, so the happiest birthday fits in there, and it's beautiful. We might need a bigger piece, but let me show you what we've got here. We have a couple that fit into there. Time to celebrate is just a tiny bit too wide, but we can put this is your day in there, or this is your month. I think we need a bigger one because this circle is going to be too rounded. Yeah. Oh, maybe could do it. Look. Okay. So I am going to, where are my big scissors? Let me cut this out in front of you again so I can show you the little trick with that other die that just creates a beautiful diamond pattern. And I'm not going to stamp first because I want a clear, I'll just have a clear circle. That'll be easy, easy. Okay. Bring in the mini. Okay, so put the put the outside first. Get that set up. Okay. And then put this inside and don't move it like I did. And I think you can eyeball it and get this pretty centered. Now, if you want to place uh, the tape that we use on it, you can do that. Just look around the border and see if you can get it centered. And I should have been using this all along. There we go. Okay. Now, when you put your plate on, just put it down flat. Don't slide it. or you will have to use tape. You will be you'll be penalized and you'll have to use tape. Oh, Kathy, you know what? Doesn't it a great feeling that you can make another card? I'm sorry you had to make another graduation card for your grandson because I'm sure it was really special. But I'm glad that you have the power. Okay, so now isn't this beautiful? What? Those little circles didn't come out. Last time I had zero problem. Oh, it's just showing off because we're on TV. TV. Yeah. It's a little off, but it's a little uneven, but I don't care. Jimmy crack corn. Tiny bit. See, it's like a tiny bit. But I'll be penalized next time. Okay, so this is we're going to take this out, and I'm going to use the piercing mat because it's not a huge stamp in terms of measurement, but the font is thick. And so I want to get the best. Oh, did you see that? It was sassing me. Don't you sass me. Get in here. I'm going to use a paper piercing mat, and I'm going to bring this in again because that's what I ended up using it for, to kind of prime this stamp, smush it up. Okay, let's try it again. This is your, oh yeah. Okay. I think, sorry, I have to have this a little bit up towards me so I can see where I'm stamping it because I want to have room for day. Now, if I can find it, okay, there she is. Oh, I think she's just going to fit in there. I think so because I saw it in an example from Stampin' Up, so that means it can work. Okay, KZ, you need to get your suitcase packed. You're going to have such a fun weekend. Oh, have a great time. I don't know what you're going to do with yourself being on vacation. Do you think you can handle it? Or are you going to help somebody like erect a barn or something? This is your day. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I got to pull it towards me again. Sorry. I think we can get it in there. That's pretty good for not being able to see it, really. I was kind of stamping blind. This is your day, bro. Okay. Now, let's bring our pieces and parts in. Let's see here. Where's the card base? What did I do with it? Come on now. Okay, here it is. I was like, oh, God. Like Kathy's grandson's graduation card just ran off. Now I'm going to put this directly down because we don't need any more dimension on this card. She's going to have a lot of dimension. And oh, isn't this a pretty combination? This is what I started off doing. Summer Splash, Night of Navy. Love it. And while I'm thinking about it, friends, I have some of you I'm hoping to get chopped submissions from by the end of tomorrow. Right now, I think we have three. That's going to be a pretty easy contest to win. Now, they are beautiful. I will tell you that. But if more of you that can want to participate, I would love to get your entries. Okay. I know that's not always possible, but just a friendly reminder. Oh, Cindy, you just love everything. That's why you're so fun to have around. You're just fun. You just love it all. Okay, where is my seal. All I had to do was say it out loud. Okay. You know what? Okay, I was thinking back to whomever said that I owe them something. That may very well be because I'm pretty sure I did announce a winner, but I didn't have that person's address. So it's been a while, but I'll still do it. That's okay. Okay, this is your day. And then what are we going to have on the inside? Maybe just those sparkly things again. Where's it? Maybe I put it, oh, I put it on top of the stamp set. You know, where you keep your things before they get lost. You stick them to the top of a stamp set. It totally, I love that idea. Like for a gift bag and tag, yes. I think that'll be really pretty. So the sizes of the card, Marcia, are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then just some kind of standard layers here. Yeah, wouldn't these be gorgeous? Oh, good. Cindy's doing her finishing touches. Okay. Don't, I hope your assistant isn't going to lose the butterfly again. There was no butterfly. I just kidding. I should have, I was like, once I said that, I realized, oh my gosh, I should tell you, there's no butterfly this month. You're okay. Okay. Assembly. Back to assembly, Lisa. Come on. I swear. That was like literally, I was touching it, looking for it. No, no butterfly. Oh, now hold it. I had another little thing I was going to do in here. So this is the insert, and I didn't need an insert, but does that stop us? No, we want an insert because I think it just makes everything look so much more special. And it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of cardstock. Yeah, he better not lose that bow. He's gonna get fired from his job, isn't he? He is a good little helper. Okay, now look at the inside. Isn't that cheery and nice to have? Yes, I mean, it has to live up to this thing, you know. Oh, yes. So pretty. Okay, now what I'm doing to this is I'm taking Steel Plus, and this is not a bow, but it kind of looks like a bow in the back, right? It's just a couple of loops. More he more than lose a job. Cindy, I love that you are so feisty about this like one thing. It cracks me up. Okay, so I'm just starting now. I've already got Seal Plus on the back, so I don't have to look at the back right now. But when I lay this down, then I know that I have to come back and put Seal Plus over the top of the ribbon. And then I kind of put my finger out here to make the loop. And then I come back and then I can kind of see like how long the ribbon's going to be. And you can always move it this way too. I mean, you can pick it up and readjust it. And then I'm going to come back in here with a little more Seal Plus. Okay. And then one more. And I'm not going to make it go out as far. I don't know why. That's just a look I like. And then it's going to come back here. And then I need to grab my cutie little paper snips. Come here. And they are not necessarily flowers. They are just a little stamp. It is, are you talking this? Yeah, they do look like little spideys. Ah, that would be gross. They're not spideys. They're just little things that we used to draw in grade school, like stars. Here come the spideys. Yeah. The ladies from Australia are like, those aren't spiders. I'll show you a spider. Ah, okay, love it. All right, now this is gonna get glued down, and I'm gonna use the Seal Plus again, but we have that little circle, right? So that helps us in a couple different ways. And I'm just going to now the other thing is when you are looking on how to position this, if you have a piece that like it got smashed or it maybe it's your first rosette and so you don't really like it or something. Let's see. Oh, look, this is perfect. Okay, so this was like the very first one I made, and it started coming apart, and I ran it through and ran it back to myself. And so, look, it has some of the score lines are broke. Okay, so I could still use that because then I could hide it with the circle. So don't think I haven't done that kind of crazy card making before. So anyway, choose like your best, put your best foot forward here on the part where it's going to be seen and then hide the other bit underneath over here. Okay. My gosh. All right. So now we need a double decker Stampin' Up! Or dimensionals. We need a double decker because this is tall and we're holding up ribbon too, but it's mostly because you are propping it up onto another rosette. So down here on the bottom, you got to make sure it's down on the bottom. Let's put a couple, and it can be on the ribbon. That's okay. And then take the backs off, and then stack two more dimensionals on top of them. Okay, and just like this. I don't know why I had five. Just to mess with my own head, I guess. And so then I take those off. Now, that's really a lot. It's probably going to be fine. Leslie, you have the worst trouble with Facebook, I swear, but that's okay. That's why we're on YouTube as well, right? Now, I'm going to put like a glue dot up here, just to it kind of secures it, right? But I don't know that you really would need it. But again, we're taking so much time to make this a really cool 3D card that we want to have a little bit of security in case this card gets caught in a windstorm. Okay, and I'm just going to put it right there. You just don't want to put it in the little marquee die cuts. Okay, and then just look at your sentiment when you're placing this, okay? Because that's the only part that really needs to be straight. The rest of it is kind of just the circle, so it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. Now you know what I'm going to ask you, right? Peacock, Highland Heather, which do you like? Let me grab some shimmery, glimmery embellishments and you can decide. And maybe the embellishments are what you're waiting for. But guess what? I have some embellishments in mind. And they are Pretty Peacock and Petal Pink. It's a little package. Where is it? Where are you hiding, my friends? Because I know you're in here. Uh, let's see. I think they carried over from like the mini or something. If it's the last one, I'm going to be so irritated. Ooh, there's so many pretty ones though, right? Oh, there it is. Foiled gems. Pretty peacock. Oh, so gorgeous. Hello, Carla. Okay. This is your day. I don't know why I'm singing. Like that would encourage you guys to come in here and visit with me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to inadvertently run you off. I'm always asking you, please watch and subscribe and like, and then singing to you like I'm giving you mixed messages, aren't I? Sorry. Oh, that's nice, Jean. You can respect the pretty peacock, even though you're a purple girl, just like me. Yes. So there's our beautiful. Now you can see she's kind of high profile, right? Some of the best of us are. And but that's what birthday cards are to me. So I really like it. And so that is with a slightly different, it's a rosette on a rosette, right? And then this is the one with the just the beautiful glimmer paper die cut. Happiest birthday. And let me just show you real quickly while you guys are deciding what you love the most. Let me show you this glimmer paper because it's good stuff. In case, because I know a lot of you don't have enough paper in your stash. So let's just fix that. Okay. Round we go. Stamp and die bundle. Let's go back over here and let's look up glimmer. I'm just pretending that I don't know, because not everything is in the catalog, right? And so we need to just jump on the website. Okay, look at that. And so this is the paper that I'm using right now, 3 colors, Battle Pink, Pretty Peacock, and the Highland Heather. So both of those colors came from this pack. It's only 10.50, 3 beautiful sheets. And if you are stuck on glimmer paper like I am, then here's the other glimmer paper. The In Color paper, which if you're in my In Color club, you're receiving this. And it's so pretty that it's available. It's available in case you are not in the In Color club, but you still would like to have some. And speaking of In Color, I hope someone's going to take me up on that beautiful starter kit option pretty soon. I'll show you that in just a minute. And then here's some great paper as well. This is an online exclusive, so you don't find it in a catalog. And it's $6, Berry Burst, Old Olive, and White. I believe the other one, let's see, this one has, um, there we go. Okay. Does it tell me? Yeah, show more. Okay, this one has 3 sheets. Okay, $6. And this one, let's see. See, this is the other cool thing about just being online. This one has 6. Okay, so it has 2 of each for $10, $10.50, in case that helps to sway your decision. But they're all great. Get one of each. Here's the secret: get one of everything. Because what if I'm creating with something and you want to create it? I know you can definitely use what you have in your stash. I fully respect that. But there we go. Okay, let me move this back. It was getting all crazy on us, wasn't it? Okay, what did we decide? We decided Berry Burst would be gorgeous, of course. And again, on the basic beige, don't you think? Um, that's okay. Other demonstrators sing too. Oh, I've heard them, but they don't have nearly as beautiful of a voice as I do. Sue likes the softer background stamping on the purple. Yes, it really makes it, it really just puts your eye onto the rosette, doesn't it? So I thought that'd be a fun little kind of test as well. All these things we pick up and take a look at. Okay, so this, they're going to go up there. And let's see, I think we're going to at least stamp. I want to show you what the stamps do. We might not necessarily get to creating a card with them, but I do want to show you that this is a wonderful 2-step stamping set. And guess what? You use the same stamp for the 2-step stamping. That's what's so fun about it. Okay, so let's do it on some white paper. Let's just get some bright white paper and do our thing. But that's not big enough. What are you doing? Nobody wants to see that little teeny thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to start with a combination of 2 colors. But then when I'm doing this, when I'm getting my 2 colors out right now, I want you to put in the comments 2 colors, and then I will do them. Now, again, just like the die cut, we have this, sorry, didn't mean to put it right in your face. We have this one that has the pointed ends, and guess what? You know what I'm going to say next. We have one that has the rounded ends, and they are different sizes, slightly. The rounded one is humongo, and the pointed one is not so humongo. Oh, Marcia says she's waiting for a DSP sale. Hmm, that is a good point. I don't know. We know as soon as I know, I tell you guys. But yeah, that's always fun. We did just get the free shipping, which was score galore. Oh, look at it. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Even just with nothing cut out of it, it's gorgeous. And we did use it. If you were in my Zubilee class, we used it with the painted lavender. Speaking of, I'd love to be sending out more Zubilee kits. It is my monthly kit class. We make 6 projects. I say projects because one of them is usually some sort of 3D project, and it focuses on a bundle every time, but you don't have to have that particular bundle. You can use something else you have in your stash if you don't particularly care for the bundle that I end up choosing. So it is $45. That includes priority shipping, and you get basically a product share. You usually get like half a pack, or you get some designer series paper. Let's say that you get some embellishments, and you get some ribbon or some other extra thing. This last time I sent out a stamp and spritzer, and then we did some watercoloring. So we do lots of different techniques, and you get videos for everything. Okay, video tutorials and a written tutorial. And all of this takes place in an exclusive Facebook group. I believe it's pretty easy to access. Now, a couple of the ladies that are with us tonight actually have been in the Zubilee Crafty Kit, or they have been receiving them for a few months now. And so if anybody has any comments that, about it, I haven't primed anybody, so whatever the comments may be. But I try my best to make it fun, right? A learning experience, projects that I think have wide appeal, and also teach you something along the way or inspire you, get your crafty mojo going if it's not going, right? So if you would like to try it, please just click in the comments below. And this coming month, oh goodness, we're going to use Full of Life. So let me show you real quick because I am full of life. Don't you think? Yeah. I think lots of us on here are full of life. So again, it's an easy link that you just use to register. Now, it does register you month to month, but it's very easy to cancel if you would want to cancel. But I do dangle a carrot in the form of a goodie bag at the end of 6 continuous months of subscription. You don't have to, right? You can do 1 month if you just like this particular thing, but it's going to be all about these products, and I will be creating the projects using this bundle. Okay. And again, you can substitute whatever you'd like, but you're going to get some of the paper, some embellishments, or a pack of the embellishments, and some of the ribbon. And it's at least $25 of product, and then all of the supplies to make each of these projects. And I just walk you through step by step, and it's very fun. So if you would like to give it a try, or if you would just like to try it for a month, as I said, just use the link that's below. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available for questions. I love chatting with you guys. Okay, let's see. I want to use this one first, Petunia Pop, because it does match my nails. It was our first featured color in our in color club. I can say that now because everybody's gotten their kits, right? And so that was the first time I stamped that. So it's a little, it could be better, but it could also be better because of this. Okay, so that, you are full of life. I know, all of you are full of life. Why do you think I hang out here? Just hang out here waiting for you guys to show up. And then why don't we use peach pie? Because I think it's going to be a really fun combo. Good job, Cindy. You raised him up right. Okay, and so you need to be up over it, right? And so this is always a little difficult on camera, but you're basically just trying to. I'm looking at the, I'm positioning it between the dark petunia pop, and then I'm kind of looking in the center at the same time. And let's see what we come up with. Oh, I love Sue. Sue, I love that you're enjoying Chopped. I think it's fun. Whoa, this thing like jumps off the page. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And then you can stamp the circles in it. Wow. Okay. Where are my color combinations? Yes, you have a good helper, Cindy. Her helper, she is a Christian lady, and her helper is her husband of almost 48 years. Oh my goodness. He's a good helper. He sends the chopped entries and I think takes the pictures too. So, yes, what a good helper. I don't have a helper. I need a helper, not a husband, just a helper. Hello, Amy. We were talking about Full of Life, the Full of Life bundle, because that is going to be my featured bundle in June's Zubilee Crafty Kit, which I cannot send to you, of course, because you're in Canada. But if some of you, as you are in other countries, you can purchase the online information, the video online access for $15. So you can take a class with me for $15 and you get the written tutorial. It is in imperial measurements and all the videos. Okay. So if you would like to do that, it's only 15 bucks. And I usually just send you the link for that. I like these colors too, petunia pop and peach pie. Okay, what are my next colors? You call out some colors and I'm going to do them. I'm going to stamp them for you. It doesn't have to be in colors. It can be anything. And we're going to stamp this small one. What do you got? What do you got for me? Yes, Sue is loving the challenge of Chopped, and I think it's really fun too. I mean, I love seeing what you guys create, obviously. And it does get your brain working a little differently, doesn't it? So if anybody would like to join Chopped, we're always looking for new creators for Chopped. That's only $8 a month. And it's super fun. I send you a packet of information or packet of projects in the mail, and then you create something with them. Take a picture, send it to me, and then I post it in an email that goes out to everybody on my email list, and all of you get to vote on your favorite. And then the winner for each month gets to choose the two of the three cardstock colors that I add to the following month's kit, and they get their following month's kit for free. So please do, Marcia. It's very fun. Okay, what do we have some colors? Summer Splash and Night of Navy. Right? We were just talking about that combo. Summer Splash and Night of Navy. You're gorgeous. Okay. I will go ahead and use Night of Navy first because I like to have the darker color down first when I'm using this kind of a two-step thing that's kind of particular. But I was kind of being lazy and I didn't want to clean my stamp. But I will for you. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Look at that. What an impression. Almost looks like black. It is. Oh, Cindy, it is so fun. Yes. You need to join. She says, come on. You need to join. And you never know. Look, I am so amazed. Almost every single month, I'm amazed. Well, I'm always amazed. But what amazes me is they're so different. You guys, like I send out the same supplies to everyone, and you can add your own current supplies, no paper pumpkin stuff, but if it's current, you can add it. And you guys blow it out of the water every time. And you're always so different from the next participant. Okay, summer splash. So again, it's all in the lining up. I don't know why I keep going around. Like I just so I am licking both at the center and at the outside. And since I used Night of Navy, it's really easy to place this. And this one didn't get fully inked as well. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look how pretty that is, though. Oh my gosh. That's a beautiful combination. You guys are killing it. I know, Amy. Chopped is fun. We did it for a while with Canadians. We did it for a while with Canadians, Australians, and the UK. But, you know, all good things come to an end sometimes. So Lori says lemon lime and no, lemon lime twist and lemon lolly. Okay. Lemon lolly and lemon lime twist. Oh, yes, that's gonna be fun too. That's gonna be fun. Join, join, join. Oh, is getting the supplies for the challenge what you're talking about? Yes, it's chopped. And that should be in the description below. But Marcia, if it's not, um, well, I mean, I think it is. Tell me if it is. If it's not, then guess what? Tell me in the comments and I'll send it to you after this. And of course, ask me if you have any questions. Did I mention I'm taking a 4-day weekend? So this weekend's a great weekend for questions. I'm around. Look at this, looking good. It's a fun day when we end up inky. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the darker of the two colors. So lemon lime twist, blueberry bushel in real red. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Okay, and then lemon lolly. So, don't you hate it when you have a disappointing dinner? Dang it. Oh man, Cindy is like my number one cheerleader this month. I mean, right now. She always is, but especially tonight. Cindy, you are on tonight. I'm going to send your payment right after this. Okay. Let's see here. This one, little, not as easy as Night of Navy, but still pretty easy. Okay. Yeah. Just have to look at the center a little bit and look at the other color. Oh, oh man. I'm not even going to make you guys choose from these colors because they are so fun and pretty. Okay. Do you see what you can do with this stamp set? My gosh. You don't even have to get the dies, but I know you're going to want to because, we made this and that's pretty fun. Okay. Blueberry bushel and lemon lolly. Okay. I'm on it. Like stink on a monkey. Okay. So my dinner, speaking of stink on a monkey. Okay. Maybe it wasn't that bad, but, it was this thing I got from Trader Joe's, and I don't know why I got it because I don't like pre-made chicken things anyway. They kind of creep me out. I'm kind of weird that way about chicken in particular. And so anyway, I got it like a doofus. It was a teriyaki chicken. I made that, just made it in the skillet, and then added the sauce. And then I steamed some rice and thought I would have some green beans. And it was all just gross. The only good thing about it was that I didn't eat very much of it. But now I'm hungry. I need what I want is what I was said to myself was, geez, I wish I would have just had a cheese stick and some toast. And that's what I'm gonna have when I get off here. Dang it. Petunia pop. Oh, and blackberry bliss. Now you're speaking my love language. Blackberry bliss. You know what I would like to see it in? Blackberry bliss and rich raspberry. Oh, forget it, Lisa. Quit talking about it. It's gone. Okay, real red coming up. See how fun this is? Can you guys just stay with me for like the next hour and we will just make combinations? Okay. Ooh, this one's playing with my head a little bit because the colors are both really dark. Okay. I think I got it. Say a little prayer for me. Oh, almost. No, no, no. I think I got it. Well, I was a little off right here. Oh, that just screams, uh, wh- I was just going to sing a song and I'm sorry, I can't sing it, the national anthem. Why would I sing that? Nobody can sing it. Even singers can't sing that song. But it reminds me of, the 4th of July. And so that's pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna do Amy's Petunia Pop and Blueberry Bushel. No, Blackberry Bliss. Sorry. Okay. One more, friends. So now who's gonna get this bundle? Hmm? Go ahead. Speak up. Be proud. You can do it. I'm not gonna torture you. I'm gonna love it if you get this bundle. Blackberry Bliss. She's coming to town. You've got to have inky ink pads for this to get the best results. This is not a distinctive stamp. This is a straight up, we love you stamp. This is called, Amy, Round We Go. Look at all that birthday stuff. Yeah. Oh, you just get me every time with that intense colors. This was the first card I showed. Amy, where do you think this paper comes from? Tell us. Oh, Jenny may or may not. She's not going to disclose it, but she may already have this bundle. I'm guessing you do. You know, just from knowing you for a little bit. Oh, that stamp's already clean. You do need to clean them. And probably when I get done with this tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to put it on the Stampin' Scrub. No, the Stampin' whatever this thing is. Yeah, okay, Stampin' Scrub. God, I'm amazed at my memory sometimes. I can remember all this, but can I remember anything about directions when I'm in the car? No. And then I'm the kind of person who will ask Siri to help me with directions. And then when my Siri is a nice Australian man, when he tries to help me with directions, I say, Siri, you're dumb. That's not right. And then guess what? Siri was right. But he doesn't throw it in my face. Now, the other gal, when I first had Siri, she was a lady and I felt like she was judging me a lot. So I had to can her and go to this Australian guy. He doesn't have a name yet. So Joan and Leslie, are you guys on here? Give me the name of a hot, hunky Australian guy, and that's what we're going to name my Siri. Top it up. Go ahead. I won't tell your significant others. Oh, that's gonna be good. Because this is Petunia Pop right here, and so it dries back quite a bit. Okay, and KZ makes a really good point. What about second generation? Hello. Well, we can do that, KZ. I'm going to do it with um, Shy Shamrock. She's just a little shy. Don't you love that sound? It hurts my teeth. When I hear a sound like that, this is kind of weird, but you can tell me if this ever happens to you. When I hear a sound like that, it makes me think of chewing on rubber bands, which sounds very uncomfortable, doesn't it? Why does that come to mind? I don't know. I don't know a lot of things about how my brain works, but that has been that way ever since I was a kid. When I hear that sound, I think of chewing on rubber bands, and I don't want to. That's my point. Let's see. Okay, I think I got it. I think she's got it. By George. I think she's got it. Oh, I might be a little off, KZ. I'm a little off, KZ. Still very pretty. I mean, the first and second generation. But look at this. Oh, look what we did, you guys. It's beautiful. This is still drying back, but it's going to be so pretty. Does anyone eat applesauce and their green beans? Corinne, I have not heard of that. It's not something that I would be against necessarily. I could maybe see how that would work. Is that something is that like a something your family did and then you do it or what? Or did you make it up? Now I'm gonna have to try it when I eat green beans again, which I don't know when it will be because now I have an association of that gross Trader Joe's dinner. It certainly wasn't as good as those beautiful peonies that I bought there, but you got to try. Yep, Corinne says, yep, she got it from her mom. Her mom ate green beans with applesauce, and she does too. No, but here's the thing I got from my mom that's like that. Tomato based like pasta spaghetti, let's say, eating that with cottage cheese. Not stirred in, a little bit on the side with the red sauce. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, back to our hot Australian names. Leslie says Chris Hemsworth or Hugh Jackman. Yes. I could call him Dundee. That guy, I mean, he's not, you know, I don't have the hots for him. But of course, that's what Americans think of when we think of Australians. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Joan and Leslie. It had to be said, though. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so glad you came to play tonight. Do we have fun or what? So you will see me again. This is Stamp and Chat, right? And we chat. Now on Sunday at 4 p.m. Um, is Stamp and Sketch. We still chat, but we also sketch. That is where I provide a sketch. I show you a couple different projects that I made with the sketch. And then I post on my Facebook page. There we go. Then I post that on my Facebook page, and it's your job to show us your take on the sketch. When you do that, I'm going to enter your name in a drawing at the end of the month. And this is the new way I'm doing drawings. Okay. Is once a month, I'm going to hold a drawing and I am going to put everybody's name that uh, participated in the sketch challenge, as well as all of my customers. And I will be giving away, and then I'll post it here. Okay. So you don't have to spend anything with me. Of course, I would love it. But if you're in another country or something like that, then I can't send you product. But if you win the sketch or just sketch, I'll send you a cool card. Okay. But otherwise, if you're in the US, you'll get something cool, some Stampin' Up stuff from me. And I've so far I've loved the sketches that you have provided. I just want to see more, right? I need some inspiration. So that is your payment for watching Stamp and Sketch. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. And again, take a look at my events that are going on. We've got, oh, I was trying to adjust my glasses and I went to adjust my hat. Another word hair thing or another word brain thing. But anyway, please look at my events. Every month we have Chopped. Every month we have a Zubilee Crafty Kit coming out. Those are both online. I also have in person events. My June calendar is a little modified because I'm having a 2-day retreat in the middle of the month. And so there's always something fun going on around here. And I have a variety, it's for a variety of skill levels, a variety of budgets. And I think you can always find a little something you would like to participate in here at the Stamping Zoo. So thank you so much, everyone. And have a great weekend, okay? And stay safe. All right, everyone. Thank you.